Welcome back to the episode of Patch It. This time around, we're going to be doing a sort of extension of what we did last time. And that was kind of building this patch that you see here in front of us. You may see that nothing is really on right now, and that's for a very specific reason. I wanted to kind of power it up while you were listening, because there's some interesting stuff that happens if you haven't ever done this before. So let me get my arm back there and just switch that on. If I can reach it. There we go. Sometimes some really interesting sounds come out when you first turn on a patch that's been asleep. So as the kind of electrical signals are surging back through all the cables, some interesting stuff can happen. At any rate, this is where we left off. We have our A135 pretty much filled up down here, and then we have a linear mixer that's already filled. And then we have a polarizing mixer right here. All four inputs are filled. So now we're just going to work on this last one up here, the A138 mixer. We're going to get some signals going in there. Just kind of look around and see what we have left. Let's see. Do we have any filters anywhere? Let's see. None over here. Complex envelope generator. Ooh, we have the phase lock loop. I almost forgot about him. So let's get something interesting from here. I'm going to take output number 4 over here. Trying to remember what was there. I think that was actually that filter. So let's take that over to the phase lock loop. And let's go into audio in, which is signal in right there. There we go. And we got a comparator right there, so move that over. And then we also have to have a CV going into it. Possibly some other stuff too. So let me get in there. There's lock loop going right there. I'll try it in low. Signal in. And then maybe take the output from the low pass up here. And let's take it all the way up. Okay, now let me take, actually, since it's right next to it, this random control voltages and just pipe it in there. Okay, there we go. Let's get some more going in there. I'm not sure how else I want to incorporate this. Let me change the comparator type, maybe bring the frequency down a little. Sounds like it changed it a little bit. It's really, really subtle. I kind of like it. Okay, let's keep that. Now, let's see what else we can add together here. Let me actually take the square out from there as well. And let's go up maybe into this X in right there. And then we'll take the Y. Let's see, what can we use for that? Let's actually just use the audio out from the filter 1 right there. Pipe that in. I'm not sure if we'll get a drastic effect or something really subtle. So let's just hear what happens. Almost out of cables here. Kind of periodically going off over there. Still kind of a sound I like though. Just playing with the phase lock loop settings over here. There we go. Now we're getting some activity. I like that. All right. Now, let's utilize some of those random gates that we have. I ran out of Doper cables, so hopefully you won't hold this against me. I'm just going to take one of the random gates right here, pipe it into this right here, and do a closer one. So it'll change the mode of my A101-2. Liking what I have so far. Now, what I want to do, get a couple longer cables for the last couple of inputs. I'll do something a little special. Take a couple of these different taps and put them into the switch over here. Put one right there. And I'm just randomly taking them with 662. Looks good. Take that out. Going to input 2 right there. And what else? Any other free outputs over here? Got that, got that. All right, let's try the 1726. And then we'll go into input number 3. I'll just make this a 3-step sequence. And let's take a random gate and get this thing cycling. So there's my random gate. This is going to move the switch forward. You can see some activity right there. It's going between the different steps. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to take one of these other taps and actually take it over to my max min just because. Input number 4. Let's try that. Liking that so far. So we almost have that one done. All right, now let's hear what's coming out of the switch. We're just going to go right next door, right here.